The Mandalorian and Grogu. That's 9 syllables. 9 is a number divisible by 3. There are 3 hosts of the Lost in the Frame podcast. 3 is a number that can represent growth. And growth is exactly what we're doing because now we got reels popping off. Welcome to the Lost in the Frame podcast. I'm your host, Hachi.
I'm your host, Malik.
And I'm your host, Alex.
T-Money, you almost said real guys again. I saw it.
I did. Oh my God. I don't know what's happening.
You're psyching yourself
It's
out
been
now.
so long. I don't get it.
Why now?
I don't know. Maybe it's a sign.
Maybe. Yeah, welcome back to Lost in the Frame. Today, if you couldn't tell from the intro, we were talking about The Mandalorian and Grogu, the hypest Star Wars movie of all time.
Let's
Guys,
go.
We're so back. I'm so excited to talk about this movie because I did like it. I for sure liked it. I'm not lying to you.
Dude, it's its own movie.
It is its own movie.
It's a movie.
It's not like the movies before, you know, like it really is his own movie.
Yeah.
It's beautiful. Let's do a rapid review. What have we been watching? And then we'll get into some movie news and then we'll talk about, can I say Grogussy?
You can say whatever you want.
And we're not popping off anymore.
I'll do my rapid review first. I haven't watched much in the last week, but I did watch Mercy on the Plane starring Chris Pratt. It's that Chris Pratt, Rebecca Ferguson movie, AI movie that came out earlier this year. Quite literally probably going to be the worst movie I see this year. I'm just trying to get caught up on the releases that we've missed. And I'm like, this was free on the plane. And I'm like, I don't imagine myself putting this on at home. Maybe this is the perfect plane movie. Chris Pratt is bad. And Rebecca Ferguson, I don't know why you picked this role. This is
Money.
a bad. Yeah, I guess so. But no one saw it. So how much money did it make? I don't know.
That's not her problem, unless she negotiated a really bad contract.
Very true. 1.5 out of 5. In my review, do you guys watch Parks and Rec?
Yeah.
The news guy, the black one, Perd Hapley.
Yep.
He's a news anchor in this movie in the first 15 minutes. And I was like, why the hell would you cast Perd Hapley
You heard.
when you have Andy from Parks and Rec? Like, is this the same universe and something went wrong? like I immediately could not take it serious. So like, other than that, just heavily flawed movie. 1.5 out of 5.
I'll do my rapid review next. I rewatched Spider-Man Into the Spider-Verse recently. I've been going back to see a lot of hits lately, I guess. Man, this movie's so good. I forgot a lot more than I thought I did, but still holds up. It's really great. And actually bumped up my rating from 4.5 to 5.
Wow.
I love this movie. I love it.
That's the first one, right? Into is the first one, and the Cross is the second one. Okay.
Yep.
Man, I'm still very excited for Beyond.
It better be good.
It better be. Also, still so funny that they were like, third one's coming out in a year.
It wasn't even a year. It was like 6 months.
Yeah, everyone was like, you sure about that? What do you have Across the Spider-Verse rated at? Is that also a 5?
It's a 5. Yeah.
I think I
love
have
those
Across
movies.
at a 5. They're really good.
They're so
They're such a fun time.
So good. Yeah.
Sweet. That's awesome.
Yep. What you got, Alex?
I'm going to cheat and I'm going to do 2 because I don't want to pick between them because I'm difficult. So I'll do the first one is 1986's The Name of the Rose, starring Sean Connery. It is about a monk in like 1300s Italy, and it's a murder mystery. It was based off an Italian book, and I really liked it. Really neat concept, some great sets, and Sean Connery is awesome. Actually inspired me to make a list on Letterboxd of Catholic clergy going beast mode.
I did see that list.
There are 4 movies included in this list so far. The Exorcist, The Name of the Rose, Wake Up Dead Man, and Conclave. So if anyone else has any movies where the Catholic clergy goes beast mode, please let us know. But the second movie that I want to talk about today is I Love Boosters. I went and saw it
Mm.
last week, and it's wild. It's a blast. The music is absurd. It takes Boots Riley's stylistic design from Sorry to Bother You and cranks it up a ton. A lot of great stop motion in this one. A lot of great use of miniatures on set, and it's a treat, especially for the eyes. I liked it. I'll give Name of the Rose a 4 out of 5, and I Love Boosters a 3.5 out of 5.
Very
Nice.
nice. I do need to go watch Boosters.
For sure.
Boots Riley is coming for me.
Dude,
He's upset.
Yeah. He actually sat down next to me in the theater and he said, "Where are you? Where's Malik? Where is Malik? And where's Tachi for that matter?" That's what
he's been
he's on
stalking
to
my
both of you,
house.
actually.
He's been prowling my neighborhood.
Did you just like see his hat over
he's
a
the
hedge?
hat man. I mean, like, I kind of appreciate what it. So for those like not aware, Boots Riley has been very active on Twitter, just trying to get people to go see his movie, which I totally get. He was like, "Hey, you need to go onto this movie opening weekend because of X, Y, and Z." I think it did fairly well its opening weekend. That they added more screens the second weekend, which is great. But he was just like searching for boosters. I love boosters. Like anyone talking about this movie, and he'd reply to you. There was like a 4 out of 5 shot if you tweeted something about I love boosters, either about watching it or not watching it. He would reply. He still might.
He had a chance to do an all-time funny thing as some guys complained about COVID boosters on Twitter, and he replies, "Hey, speaking of boosters."
What's the closest theater to you? There was one that made me laugh. Someone was like, "Yeah, the closest theater to me is 45 minutes away, and none of my friends want to go, so I think I'm just gonna have to wait for it to come out on streaming." And he's like, "Would you actually just take a bus, please, to this theater to watch it? And then maybe someone." He's like, "Who else wants to go with this person to watch it?" Like, he's really trying to rally the people out, which hats off to him.
I mean, it makes sense considering the message of the movie. I won't really go into it because, spoilers and all that. It makes sense, but I love seeing him actively marketing for this movie.
Yeah,
a lot of passion went into it. You can tell. I really respect him a lot, so I'll continue to see his films in theaters.
Yeah,
Preferably,
I'll check it out.
hopefully opening weekend, so he doesn't egg my house again.
I need to stay on his good side. Let's get into some movie news before we get into Grogu. Robert Pattinson has his 4th movie. Is this coming out this year?
It's coming out in the fall.
Yep. Wow. He is playing Chris Hansen in a To Catch a Predator movie. Did you guys watch this trailer?
I did.
Yeah.
Great
Electric.
voice.
How does he do it?
How
Every
does he do
time.
it? I don't know.
What
Real
would have
good
happened
voice.
if I wasn't here? He sounded, the inflection was so good.
Robert Pattinson is my goat.
He is so good. He is so good.
So, from what I've seen online, I used to watch To Catch a Predator, but I never kept up with
I still
with
watch the clips. There are some just absolutely incredible moments.
Yeah, they pop up on TikTok sometimes, but a lot of controversy with the show that I'm not too familiar with, and a lot of controversy with Chris Hansen. Was it somebody killed themselves because of them getting caught?
All right, well, YouTube just demonetized us, but I refuse to say self-delete because that's stupid. Yeah, no, they caught some politician in Texas, someone who maybe a Senate staff, state Senate staffer or something. Not like a sitting judge or a state senator or a state rep, someone adjacent to that, I think. And then they escaped the sting and then went home and, did themselves in. And that was the end of the show. And there was a lawsuit after that, wrongful death or something. And yeah, but that's how it ended. But he kept trying to bring it back, I think, on YouTube. And now there's a bunch of pedo hunters on YouTube as well, just random vigilantes. And those can get crazy, right? I mean, that's
Yeah.
just straight up like vigilantism, and I've seen some absurd videos from those. I wonder how they're going to portray it, right? Because I see some people saying like this is going to be a takedown of Chris Hansen. It's like, okay, but like, is he that bad? Like, does he need to be taken down? Like, I don't know.
I mean, it sounds like there's just a lot of like a big gray area, and Robert Pattinson is known for taking these very interesting roles and these very interesting character choices, and so I can only imagine that it's going to dive into the psyche of Chris Hansen that we probably haven't seen and get a bit more like granular into that. So like, I'm stoked, and that teaser was electric, and
So
I don't know
good.
how he does it with his voice.
It's gonna be awesome.
Yeah. Backrooms made its budget back on Thursday previews alone. Do either of you want to
10.4 million.
do either of you want to say a little something? I know both of you guys saw this. I believe we're doing an episode on Backrooms, but do either of you want to say anything regarding the movie?
No.
To tease. Okay. Tachi?
I'll say I think it's shot really well. That's about it. I'll leave the rest for our official review.
All
It's
right.
really nice to look at.
Coming soon. Who's got the next one?
I'll go. In the Hand of Dante trailer finally got released. I feel like I've been seeing this movie on like coming this year for I think 2 years now. It's made my must watch of insert X year letterbox list. Starring Oscar Isaac, Gerard Butler, Martin Scorsese again, and Gal Gadot. Now, I guess the concept of this movie really intrigues me. It's Oscar Isaac plays two different characters in it. One of them's in the modern day, and the other one is Dante Alighieri writing Dante's Inferno, I think. It's based off a book. And I'm interested to see if, A, is this thing going to be a mess? And I feel like it could be a mess because there's already an all-time great Gal Gadot line read in the trailer alone.
Is there I'm not surprised.
Yeah, and it's like I think it's
Dante,
like
no.
no, it's literally like Oscar Isaac's like, "Hey, this place feels familiar." And she's like, "Familiar is good. Feels like home."
And I'm sure that was actually a lot better than what's actually seen. Like you doing that.
Yeah. I definitely look better too. I mean,
For sure. Yeah. Look at that face.
what's up with Martin Scorsese taking all these acting roles though? We're going to talk about one specifically in probably 30 minutes, but
I don't know.
he's just milking them. He's
Yeah.
getting his shots in.
I mean, he's good in what I've seen him in, and I'm mainly thinking of his cameo in the studio where he plays himself, and I'm like, why is he good at this? Like,
Is he retired from directing?
No.
no,
He's working on like 4 movies right now.
Oh,
yeah, he's got something coming out with Leonardo DiCaprio and Jennifer
Lawrence?
Lawrence. Yes. Oh my God.
I was scared
Take
to say
my microphone.
Lopez.
Yeah, and Jennifer Lopez. Yeah, take my microphone away. I mean, go Scorsese.
I guess I'll take the next one. I Am Frank Gelda, coming out on Netflix on June 12th, the first independent stop-motion film made in Mexico. Guillermo del Toro helped work on it.
Yeah, he's like credited with some of the production, I think.
That's pretty
Especially
cool.
the final edit. I don't think either of you watched the trailer for it, just based on our discussion pre-episode, but I think it looks really, really visually fantastic, and I can't wait to watch it. It'll probably be a Oscar nom for Best Animation, for sure. When we do that episode, I will be nominating it.
That's soon, June 12th. I'll have to check it out. I'll look at the teaser.
Yeah, we should probably do our... When did we do ours last year? Was it August, September? I think it was August.
Something like
because I
that.
was in Rhode Island.
What, like, our early predictions?
Yeah,
Yeah, we'll run it back in August.
nice.
That'll be fun.
Hopefully we don't have another, what was that movie called?
Oh
Those-
yeah, After the Hunt.
After the Hunt.
Yeah, After the Hunt, yeah.
We really thought that was gonna go places, and I think it went nowhere.
Did any of us even ever watch it?
No.
Because I didn't.
I didn't.
I have no intention to.
Yeah, it's probably long gone for me now. Sorry,
Ayo
Luca.
Edebiri watched she was in all these movies last year. I don't think I watched a single one of them. I was really hyped about all of them.
I watched Opus.
Yeah.
I believe it was. What else did she have? She had Opus, After the Hunt, and then that's it, or was there a
I think
third?
There was
it.
one other, but I can't remember it.
I feel like there was one. There was one other, but I can't recall it. She also had The Bear, which did you guys ever keep up with The Bear? I have not seen the last 2 seasons.
No, I haven't. I watched through season 3.
Yeah.
I think
What else is
I
happening?
stopped to season 3. I don't know.
I don't know.
Well,
I haven't watched 4. Watched the Gary prequel. I haven't watched. I think there's a
Gary?
season coming out.
the Gary
The snail?
prequel.
Yeah, there's a prequel where John Bernthal and cousin go to Gary, Indiana for something.
Really?
Yeah, dude, Gary, Indiana. That's a pull. You guys ever been to Gary, Indiana?
No,
I've been to Gary, Indiana.
I know you have.
How was it?
It wasn't great.
Sorry for any listeners in Gary. Let us know.
Although I want to say the last time I looked on Zillow, I saw gentrified housing. So Gary could be on the come up. Invest in Gary.
Stupid. We ready?
Sure.
I think I'm ready.
All right. New Star Wars movie, The Mandalorian and Grogu. I'll read the synopsis before we get into our Letterboxd Love Like Loathe. This just came out, directed by Jon Favreau. The synopsis is this. The evil empire has fallen, and Imperial warlords remain scattered throughout the galaxy. As the fledgling New Republic works to protect everything the rebellion fought for, they have enlisted the help of legendary Mandalorian bounty hunter Din Djarin and his young apprentice Grogu. And this is starring Pedro Pascal, I think, Jeremy Allen White, Sigourney Weaver, Brendan Wayne, and Lateef Crowder, amongst others, like Martin Scorsese. Tachi has our 5-star today. I have the 3, and Alex has the 1.
Yep. This 5-star comes in from Amelia Marino. 1 star for each decade of Grogu's cuteness. 5 stars.
What does that mean?
1 star for each decade of Grogu's cuteness. Is he 50? What? Is he 50 years old?
I don't know.
Does that mean he can be? He is 50, I think. He's canonically like old compared to us. Does that mean he can be tried as an adult?
I don't think so, because he can't speak. We'll get into it. We'll get into the
He
legality
could be
of
faking
Grogu.
it.
He's what movie is that? Yeah, there's a movie that does that. I don't remember. Anyway, our 3-star comes from Kez, Kez, 3 stars and a heart. If anything happens to Grogu, I will kill everyone in this room and then myself. This is the way. Not a lot of great 3-star reviews. A lot of them were talking about Ludwig Göransson's score, which we will get into. But
our 1-star review today comes from Matt Whittle. Jeremy Allen White didn't even phone it in. This was acting by carrier pigeon.
There is a lot to talk about this movie, but also there isn't. Yeah. So I guess I'll just start with how do we feel about The Mandalorian as a show? Did we watch it? Did we watch all the seasons?
I watched all the seasons, and I watched the Book of Boba Fett. So I guess I'll start.
Okay.
It started so good. First 2 seasons I thought were really, really good Star Wars TV, right? It was like this sort of serialized Western, but set in space. The vibes were great. You know, you had your toy in Baby Yoda. And then it ends with, you know, Baby Yoda being given to Luke Skywalker, who's like, I'm going to train him in the ways of the Jedi. And it's like such a perfect ending for that arc, that character. And then in the Book of Boba Fett, which is like supposed to be a completely separate show, it just randomly turns into The Mandalorian season 2.5, and it undoes everything. All of that character development, that arc, it's just gone. Grogu's back, and he's ready to be milked as far as Disney will take it. And season 3 is useless television, right? It just God, oh my goodness. I don't even remember really what happened. I just remember Bo-Katan was there and Mando refused to be like the dark saber wielder, even though like it was technically his right based on Mandalorian customs. But it's just was so unnecessary, right? The whole thing felt so unnecessary, and there's no plan at all. Like there's no story, there's no arc, there's nothing. They're just trying to put duct tape on the black hole that is the sequel trilogy and the absolute mess that Disney has dug themselves in. And this movie is completely endemic of that. It's just like what even happens? Where do you go? What is there to do? There's nothing.
Tachi, how did you feel about the Mandalorian TV show leading up to the movie?
Pretty much the same way that Alex felt. I don't really remember much about season 3 other than he's with that blue lady all the time. Blue armor lady. Is that Bo-Katan?
Yeah.
And
Yes.
I remember Jack Black and Lizzo made an appearance.
They did.
Oh, that's where that
And
is from.
yeah, season 3 was kind of a mess. I really like season 1 though. Season 1 was sick.
Season 1 is
It was
really
really
good.
sick.
It
Yeah.
felt like a passion project, and like Alex said, it just devolved into this, I don't know, money printing wish. Maybe
There
they
was-
used their one wish willow to make more Mandalorian content, and it's just, this is what we got.
We're seeing the repercussions of that.
Yeah,
Season 1 was very good.
right.
It felt like lightning in a bottle for what Star Wars content could be. I think the show came out in 2020. I want to say The Mandalorian was the first Star Wars show we got.
It was 2019, actually.
2019, it was pre-COVID.
It was the tail end of 2019.
Wow. Okay.
So I remember watching an episode on that Thanksgiving. This is a really morbid way to remember it, but it's the day that our cat got put down. It was the first time I'd ever had a cat get put down. It was the day after
Aw.
Thanksgiving 2019. So after that happened, we watched the 3rd episode of season 1. Dating is weird. Dating
Yeah.
things.
And was this the first like piece of Star Wars content outside of a movie? Was this like the first TV show that they did what was
Clone
like
Wars.
not counting Clone Wars, like I'm talking like Disney Plus era of streaming.
I think Disney Plus streaming, yes. Disney, no, because I think Rebels came first.
Okay.
And that was on Disney, like Disney Channel, I think.
Got it. I mean, all that to say, season 1 was excellent. Like it felt fresh, it felt new, it was exciting. Season 2 was also really good. I will say I did not watch season 3. I also did not watch Book of Boba Fett because I think by the time all of these were coming out is when it was just show after show after show after show, and it was too much bloat that I just didn't care. I just did not care anymore. I did watch a recap of season 3 of the entire show, and then looking at season 3, I think you guys are right. I'm like, nothing happened, which is insane. So yeah, I guess my excitement levels for leading up to the Mandalorian and Grogu was non-existent. Obviously, I think it would have been sick if it was good. Like, I didn't want it to fail. Like, best case scenario, we get a great Star Wars movie. But yeah, unfortunately, I think everything wrong with Star Wars is exemplified in this movie. For where
At
we're
least the
at
current
today.
state of Star Wars.
Yeah, for where we're at today. So, where to begin? I guess we can just do performances. We could talk about Pedro Pascal and maybe the lack of.
I don't even think we talk about him. Like, he had like an average voice acting performance, and he shows up for like 6 minutes and then like helmet off time, and then he gets his helmet back somehow, And I think to fulfill the requirement that he only had to be there for like 6 minutes. Most of the time, he's just not in this movie.
It's really not him like the vast majority of the time, because I know the two guys that are listed pretty highly in the
Brendan
cast
Wayne.
listing.
Yeah, Brendan Wayne and Lateef Crowder both play suit and stunt performers for The Mandalorian.
I want to say that they're, if you combine their screen time performances and pit it against Pedro Pascal, it's like 95% them. And it was that way in the show too.
For season
Like
3,
it-
at least.
For season 3, I thought it was for everything.
It was less so in season 2 and much less so in season 1. This talking about everything that's wrong with Star Wars, like how we said they're just milking content until it's dry. There's a world where The Mandalorian was just season 1 and 2. Like you said, season 2 ends on a perfect note.
Ended perfectly.
It ended perfectly. Right. And if we think back, like we now know Pedro Pascal is this very huge celebrity. Like his name is everywhere. He's just been in a bunch of movies everywhere. Like he's A+ celebrity status right now. 2019, that wasn't the case. He was a bit more unknown. He had smaller roles, but he wasn't nearly at the star power he was today. And so I don't think it was anticipated how he was going to blow up. So all that to say, like, to play devil's advocate, they just didn't know what was going to happen with his career. So it kind of makes sense that if they didn't need him there, they can just get his voice and fulfill that. Like, I think that makes sense. But at the same time, make this a limited series with a star. And I think we'd be talking a lot differently about The Mandalorian in the world of Star Wars.
Yeah, it just seems like they don't know when to stop. Like you could
Disney
compare this
operates
to
their IP like private equity. You're right; they don't know when to stop.
Right. It's not like a Breaking Bad. They know when to quit.
I fear it won't stop. Like, are we going to get another Mandalorian movie? Are we going to get another season of the show?
Well, I don't know, because from what I understand, I think this goes beyond like the internet making fun of it. And it certainly, because it felt like this. This is like 4 episodes of the show stitched together into a movie.
Yeah.
Right.
So it's like this was the 4th season. So, or at least it was half of it. So is that coming out? Or was this just done as a tax write-off somehow? Because they knew it was going to bomb. Like,
I don't know.
It doesn't make any sense.
I question. Go ahead.
There's nowhere to go. I mean, when that movie ended, where do you think it would go?
I don't know.
Nowhere. This movie doesn't matter at all.
It really. I think it could go anywhere, but it doesn't matter. Like, it truly feels like just action figures on the screen. And I'm just like, it does feel like 4 episodes of a show just stitched together. I find myself thinking, like, why does this movie exist? And I know the answer is money, but I'm like, you can make the money from streams. I just don't know why this movie exists. Why is this the first Star Wars movie we've had in 7 years? Why did they get the Memorial Weekend slot? That's a big movie slot.
Andor made him a lot of money.
Yeah.
But we'll talk about that later.
Yeah, it just felt like there wasn't really any heart in this movie outside of, like, I don't know, maybe the visual effects people. I guess some performers. It just feels like the main cast, or I guess like the people that are attracting you to this movie, Pedro Pascal, Sigourney Weaver, whatever, whoever else is in this.
Jeremy Allen White.
Yeah.
We got to talk about that.
Yeah. It didn't feel important to anyone. Like, everyone just kind of phoned it in. I know that's not really the case for Jeremy Allen White, and I kind of sympathize with his situation, at least from how he's described it. But
how's he described it? What do you mean?
I don't know anything about this.
Yeah.
There was a really brief video that I watched, I think yesterday. He was doing an interview on some show, And apparently they reached out to him to send out some voice lines as like a test, like a year before production really began. And then he didn't hear back for like 6 months or a year. And they were like, all right, let's give you like more lines to read. And so he read the lines, he sent them in. And then I don't know, some sort of confusion was happening. And he was like, oh, I have a way bigger role than I thought. Let me like, can I reread these lines? Can I redo some of this work and like, I don't know, put more effort in? I don't know. But essentially, he didn't know he was going to be basically the second or third most important character in the movie.
Interesting.
Yeah.
That is insane.
I mean,
Also,
it makes
it feels like he was reading those lines as a test.
yeah.
Right.
One of the reviews that I was looking at on Letterboxd was like Jeremy Allen's white performance is all over voicemail. Like every line read felt like the first take. Every single one. Not just from him, from everybody in this movie, but especially Rada the Hutt. So let's get into him. By the way, I don't know if you guys know this, but Rada's not like his father. And
Whoa.
I thought that was really interesting. It's like he's his own man, you know?
You're telling me this now for the first time. This is the first time hearing about it.
His own man.
He is his own man. Great
It's inspirational. He lets us know multiple times that, like, by the way, guys, I am my own man.
He's not Jabba.
He's not Jabba. He's not him. He's not his father. None of us are.
Doesn't sound anything like him either.
What did you guys think about Rada the Hutt? How do you feel about the Hutts?
I don't know.
Before we talk Rada, did y'all see like a Hutt orgy
Huh?
in this movie? Because I did.
A Hutt orgy?
Yeah, like there was this like a blink and you'll miss it scene right when Mando gets to Nal Hutta, and they like he's walking by all these rooms. There's these rooms with like
Yeah, there was.
4 or 5 Hutts with like
It
they're all
look-
like sliding over each other.
It looked like it. There was also with the twins, the way they sleep was a little questionable. Very 69 position.
Well,
They woke up and it's like each has respectively on the opposite side, and I was like, ew.
I want to.
Are they conjoined?
I don't think they are,
No, they're separate.
Okay.
but are they siblings?
They are. They're the twins.
Yeah.
But like, I didn't
Si-
like that then.
Siblings are dating.
I don't know what was going on.
It was weird.
I like Jabba as a character. I thought Jabba was cool in Return of the Jedi.
Yeah.
And then to piggyback into Rada, Rada's first. This is not Rada's first appearance. I don't know if you guys remember the Clone Wars movie, the animated one from like 2012. Rada makes an appearance in that, and that movie was also a theatrical movie, and it was also 4 episodes of the Clone Wars stitched together into a theatrical movie. It was like the whole pilot. And Rada gets kidnapped by his uncle, Zero the Hutt. And Zero the Hutt is modeled off of the author Truman Capote and his very unique voice. And it's like a complete fever dream of a movie, and Zero is a complete fever dream of a character. But Rada's in that, and he gets rescued by, he's a baby, and he gets rescued by Anakin and Ahsoka. Movie's not really that good from what I remember, but I remember liking it. But yeah, so this is the first time we've seen adult Rada, and I didn't know what to expect. And I remember on the pod when we did a movie news, I said something about Jeremy Allen White was cast to be Rada as like a gladiatorial Hutt, and I was just like, what is this going to be? Like, what is this going to look like?
Just immediate. Huh?
I don't remember Jabba's arms being that long.
I didn't like it.
We'll start there.
Yeah, visually, I hated it. I don't like them speaking English. I think that's really weird.
I liked
don't-
it when the twins spoke English because it felt like they were actually speaking like a different language.
Mm-hmm.
You know, they're talking in Huttese and then they're like, you know, say something in English. It's kind of ominous.
Right.
I agree. I think just more for Rada.
He's just speaking like he's us.
I know the Hutts are ugly, but Rada specifically is very ugly.
You didn't like Beefy Hut?
I did not like Beefy Hut.
Himbo Hut.
I don't like seeing his pecs or the six pack or the chisel of his arms. I don't like that he's his own man, first of all.
How could you? He's not his father.
This is a very bad character. This is a very, very bad character. Quite literally one of the worst things I've ever seen, to be frank. I hate him. I hate him so much.
You said you would like this movie? Is that what I heard?
I, for one, love Rada. Love him.
Shut up.
I think the way he talks, it reminded me of like a flat Dr. Pepper, and you drink it and you're like, oh, this is flat. But then you probably keep drinking it, right? Because it's still Dr. Pepper. And I think my new fitness goal is Rada the Hutt. Like, I'm trying to be built like Rada. If anything, he's too well designed because I think he gives unrealistic expectations to the male body type.
Shut up. Tachi, how do you feel about Rada's body?
His body?
We can body shame on this podcast, by the way. If it's about Rada, why not?
Sure.
Shame him.
Rodophobic.
His body? A 10.
Ew.
His voice? A 10. His unique identity against his father? A 10.
That I do have to give a 10.
He's not his father.
He is not his father.
There,
Just like Luke wasn't his father. I mean, there's a lot of good parallels here, I think.
Whoa. Now we're getting somewhere.
Yeah. Cook. Let him cook. I don't know what else to say about Rada the Hutt.
We can move on.
I will kill him.
I got something to say about him. What was the situation he was in? Like, how did he end up there? What do you mean he was in debt to some guy? Also, like, why wasn't he just like, I'm not my father's own man, or I'm not my father, I'm my own man. But like, he'd still have like access to Jabba's bank accounts. Jabba is dead. He's been dead for a couple years at this point.
He would have been okay. He can take the empire of Jabba and restructure it to something a bit more democratic, I feel. And
the problem is they already had Boba Fett do that in the Book of Boba Fett. So
really,
that's literally how it is. Boba Fett becomes this crime boss who is against crime.
That's amazing.
I think we can actually learn a lot from that. If all crime bosses and gangsters and cartel lords stopped doing illegal things, crime would lower.
We should write into our senators, see if they've ever thought about this.
I already have, and
This is huge.
They told me that James Tallarico's vegan.
Bro was not eating brisket. I don't know what that was. Last thing about Rada.
Here we go.
Never mind. I'm done.
No, say it.
Speak your truth.
I don't know. He's his own man. You know? And that's beautiful. He's not his father. Someone who might be like their father, though, is Grogu.
What do we think of Grogu in this one? What did you expect Grogu to be in this one? Pass it to you, Tachi. Start with you.
I expected exactly what we got. Just cute little guy doing cute little things. And that is about it.
It is very telling, in my screening at least. The only reactions that came out of the audience, any type of chuckle or anything, any type of reaction, came from Grogu doing something cute. This, like, it felt bad. It just felt bad because it's like, Grogu, is he cute? Yes, but the fact that, like, that's what you're kind of banking on for this movie, just people going, oh, so cute. It hurts me.
I had a screening full of boomers and children. And anytime Grogu did something cute, there was one guy who would just be like, oh,
The Kafar, he's back.
he's back. I was sitting there like, oh my God. Oh, and
I want to watch a movie with him.
The crowd was, it was the weirdest crowd experience of my life. I haven't had people applaud at the end of a movie in
no way
a decade until I swear on my life. I swear on the Catholic clergy going beast mode list. People clapped at the end of this one.
That's awful.
Hmm.
And it was, I think, entirely carried by Grogu. People just live different lives.
They're amongst us.
Maybe we're amongst them.
I'll just say someone dressed up as the Mandalorian, which is fine and dandy, but I was bothered because he had a lightsaber. And I just went, put that down.
Was it the dark saber or was it just
No, it was just a green lightsaber. A glowing green lightsaber. And I was... So this person, I went out to go get some popcorn while the trailers were playing. And I saw this person walking towards me. I said, oh, cute. This kid's dressed up as the Mandalorian. And then he had a lightsaber. And I was like, don't like that, but whatever. You go, kid. I saw them in the lobby afterwards, and it was a grown man. I did think it was a child. I really did. I just wanted to say that was my theater.
Tashi, who'd you see it with?
I feel like mine was kind of a mixed bag. I saw all populations of folks. It was pretty normal. No clapping, no guffawing. I think the only reaction we got was when Grogu was like stuffing his body into that mud hut. And
yeah.
Oh, the guffaw guy loved that.
Oh, I bet he did.
It was.
I liked it too. That
was his Super Bowl.
That part was funny.
It was funny, but
it was. We'll get into it.
Yeah.
Can we? Oh, sorry. Go ahead.
I have nothing else to say.
Well, okay. What is there to talk about with this movie?
Like, I was going to bring up another phoned-in performance.
Sigourney Weaver.
What are you doing?
What is she doing?
Bro.
She was just sitting there and talking.
All of those old ass pilots,
they
need to get fired.
Every single one.
Why were
of
they
them.
all old?
I don't know.
They were so bored.
I saw some guy complaining on Twitter that it was like there's a D, E, and I scene on the end, so I was waiting for it, and I didn't expect it to be old people.
They do fall under the umbrella of inclusion. You need your 65 plus community to be represented on screen.
Like, is this just people like, oh, I'm old and I wrote myself into Star Wars?
What were they doing? Cam made a good point. She's like, it felt like old people, like it felt like they were the ones who grew up with Star Wars and they were just cosplaying at some event. Like when you're behind the steering wheel.
Like.
Yeah.
Mm-hmm. Yeah, I don't know how you can be in an X-Wing and not act excited. And the bomb guy was like, all right, bombs are out.
There they go.
You imagine Tom Cruise directing an X-Wing sequence for Star Wars?
Could you? Oh, wow.
Like, that's what I mean. Like, the performances were so just no one cared. No one cared. I mean, sure, the CGI was good in some spots, but I don't know if you're gonna make the climax of the movie, the X-wing raid into I don't know whatever that planet is called.
Nalhutta.
Yeah, and everyone just looks like they're forced to be there, or like
Forced to be there, you
Oh.
say?
Well done. I don't know. The contrast between the explosions and their faces was really jarring. I didn't like it. I don't like that one bit.
Can we also stop with that one X-wing shot?
Come on,
How many
what are we
times
doing?
have we seen the X-wing sunset shot?
I don't know. It's not the last time we're gonna see it either.
We will see it in Starfighter.
100%. Man, there are no stakes in this movie. There is no emotion. There's like nothing. Like as Mando is trying to make his escape, and we're supposed to feel something like, oh my god, how's he gonna escape? I was like, here come the fucking X-wings. I'm sure they fucking got him, and here comes Sigourney Weaver and her gang of retirees. And sure enough, there they are. And like, they're not stoked. Of course, we're here.
Even when Mando was poisoned, I was like, what are they going to do to get out of this? And I was almost like, there's no way bugs fix this. When the bugs started crawling over, I'm like,
I thought the bugs were going to fix it too.
I was like, if magic bugs fix Mando being poisoned, I will get up and leave.
I really thought, they were going to be all over him and then start glowing. I'm like, I thought it was gonna be like the bugs have the force, like the force is in nature or something like that. I'm glad it wasn't, but I don't know. I think
somehow the way he gets mended though is worse.
Yeah. How do we feel about the Grogu taking care of Daddy scene?
I don't know. It's like the only emotional beat of the movie. It's not the worst thing they could have done, but I don't know.
I actually liked it because I liked that Grogu had agency.
Right.
Especially in a movie where he gets told to heal like 3 times.
Yeah,
like,
which
heal.
is crazy. Like he's an animal, and he goes, stay, but also like he is supposed to be this complex being to where he can make his own choices to be a Jedi or not, but he's treated like a dog, which is crazy.
Grogu's got that dog in him.
I don't know if he does. I was gonna say I do like that Grogu has agency in this. Like I thought it was a really cute scene, especially after hearing like the conversation of Mando just like realizing that like Grogu like will outlive him and like he will live in a world without him. And so it was nice to just get to see what that could potentially look like, but then I think it's completely undercut by the mud hut to get a laugh. You know,
that gag
like,
was already done in The Incredibles.
Yeah, like it felt emotional, and I think that's like the time where I actually felt a little something of him taking care of his dad, and then kind of just is played off for a joke at the end of it.
But for me, the problem, I hate to be so negative, but the problem with all of this is that there's still nothing to take away from this movie. None of the characters change. There's no real growth either because they already have these established relationships. It's not like Grogu and Mando just met and Grogu's like, oh crap, I gotta take care of this guy. Oh wait, I really care about him. Now he's my father. It's just like they already had the father-son relationship.
Yeah.
And I don't know. It's just like that's what's expected, I guess.
Yeah.
And does any problem in this movie like get solved by anything other than just like the problem solving itself?
Or murder.
Because even like Mando being poisoned is solved by the swamp guy being like, oh yeah, this bounty hunter came through and told me exactly what poison your buddy who you're probably hiding is afflicted by. Here's the antidote.
Yeah, give him this. That particular scene felt just like a video game cutscene. you go up to the character and you press A, and then they give you your next mission.
Even the Rada problem solved itself. He's just like, all right, I'll get in the thing.
He's like, I'm not going with you. I'm gonna be a free man tomorrow. 1, I'm my own man. 2, I will be a free man tomorrow. 3, leave me alone. And then he calls him, hey, yeah, you were right. Come get me. And just goes away with it. Mom, come pick me up. I'm scared.
I'm not even going to ask if we can talk about it. Can we talk about the fact that the bad guy, the Imperial commander that they were hunting, Janu Coin, was played by an actor named Johnny Coin?
Really?
Yes.
Lord Janu, played by Johnny.
Yeah, Johnny
That's
Coin.
hilarious.
And it was Janu Coin was the, like, oh, Janu Coin's the Imperial commander.
Huh.
You're right.
That's
What are
actually
we
crazy.
doing?
I don't know.
Who was the CGI purple guy that was jumping around the walls?
Zeb?
CG. Oh.
Sure.
Played by Steve Blum.
Yep.
Who was that?
Zeb's in Rebels.
Okay, so we're not expected to know him.
No, you are expected to know him because you're expected to do homework for everything Filoni touches.
Oh, makes sense.
Stupid as hell. Martin Scorsese as Hugo Durant,
Who was that?
the monkey with the 4 arms. He's kind of like a monkey guy.
Monkey
On
guy.
the planet, Mando goes to him looking for information. He's like, "Oh, I can't share any information with you. No." And he's like, "I'm looking for the Hutts." And he's like, "Oh no, don't say the Hutt."
I
I'm
typed
looking for
in.
Rod of the Hut. It's like, oh, well, that hut we can talk about.
He's right there. Yeah, look at that poster.
He's got big arms,
Yeah.
and he's not his father.
He's a big guy. For you.
I heard he's gonna be his own man.
Oh my God. Dave Filoni played Embo, the bounty hunter.
Okay, yeah. What is Embo? Dave Filoni.
Also a Clone Wars character because you need to do homework to understand the movie. Actually, that one's not too egregious.
Embo. Okay, what do you mean he played him? Did he
He
speak
apparently
at all?
played Embo.
Like, did he speak at all though?
No, but I just hate that he played Embo.
Uh,
Dave Filoni had one of the worst cameos I've ever seen in this movie. When they bring Janu Coin into the fighter pilot bar, and he's wearing that stupid hat he wears everywhere, and he does that like smug little like at the camera.
Right.
I hated that. You are not good enough to do that.
I don't remember
You're
that.
horrible at your job, dude.
And it was
What
actually
is-
Dave Filoni.
It was actually Dave Filoni.
Yeah.
Huh.
So can we talk about him real quick? Why is he the head of Star Wars now? Where did he come from?
He wrote. Okay. So he directed the Clone Wars movie and made a lot of the Clone Wars show. And then they just kept making shows.
Okay.
Like he just kept making stuff.
Anything really good? I don't know
Pull
if-
up his IMDb.
I don't know if his episodes and
It's all
I
Star
don't know. I never
Wars.
watched the Clone Wars, so
The problem with him is he was really good at like making kids TV animation, and then he kept trying to stick his like OCs into everything, and he's shrunken the universe and pigeonholed it. Like the guy will only let you play with his action figures.
Interesting.
Yeah, he produced Mandalorian and Grogu, Star Wars Maul Shadow Lord, Skeleton Crew, Tales of the Underworld, Tales of the Empire, Ahsoka.
okay. Well, how about we talk
You're
about
on the
Ludwig
Star
real quick?
Yes.
Score's the best part of this.
Mm-hmm.
And outside of like the Mandalorian theme, I mean, the Mandalorian theme is doing a lot of heavy lifting here. Like, I love that theme. It's so good. He really did cook. Best part of the movie by far.
Yep. There's one song in particular that really stuck with me. It's called Shikari. I'll play a quick snippet of it.
Okay. Yeah,
Yeah.
that was
That's
when
the
they're,
one.
they're they're kind of arriving in that
Mhm.
town. It was giving
Yeah.
the retro tech future vibes.
Yeah. So sick.
Yeah, that is really sick.
Space noir.
That was my favorite part of
Mhm.
the movie.
Ludwig will always cook though.
Yeah.
100% the best part of the movie.
Love that man.
Yeah, that episode was the best.
What positives? What did you guys like? Is there anything that you guys liked from this? I have 4 things.
You go.
Minch, Bai, Clang, and Keto. I don't know what their species are called, but they're the little Babu Fricks.
Hey!
Hey!
Yeah.
I love those guys. They are the only time I like smiled. There was one part with one of the, I don't know, what do you guys know what their species is called? I'm just gonna call them Babu Fricks. I know that's not what they are.
Here, I'm
'cause
going to look
that's-
it up because.
Yeah, I'm not sure.
Hey! I think they
Hey!
are the Anzellans.
and Zellans. Okay.
And they were
so-
all played by Shirley Henderson.
I love their
nice.
cute little ship.
Yeah. There's one part where one of them is with Grogu trying to get into the pipe,
Mhm.
and the camera's zooming out, and he goes, "Little big pipe, huh?" And I think that's hilarious. I love that they call Grogu baby. I
Mhm.
think that's so cute. They go, "Come on, baby." Okay, baby, let's go. And then they call Mando big guy. They're like, we're gonna go get big guy, baby. Okay, we be back. They're so cute. I love them.
I did like them a lot.
Were you with the chortler in my theater?
Oh, big pipe, huh?
I guess positives for me. The score. Some of the shots were pretty nice.
My favorite shot was the other bounty hunter arriving to get Mando.
Hmm.
He's kind of just aura farming, and his ship shines the light at him.
Yeah, it was cool.
That was a sick shot.
Oh, there was a sequence. I can't remember. I think it was in the very beginning. Oh, it was like the intro credits. All of that was really cool. I don't know if you guys remember that.
I don't.
Okay.
Wish I did.
Well, that's
What was
fine.
going on?
I don't know. I think it was just like the credits, just like starring.
Was it the ships like
Oh,
flying
yeah, I
over
kinda
the
remember, I
sun?
kinda remember.
Okay,
Yeah.
yeah. Okay.
It goes on for like 2 or 3 minutes. I thought that was really cool. I really did not. Oh, sorry. These are positives.
It's hard, I know. I'm sorry.
I don't know. Some of the action sequences were pretty okay. Not bad. Could have been better. Sorry, these are positives. And
You don't have to try to find anything positive. It's okay.
Grogu. I was trying to find 4. That's
Just
what I got.
Grogu.
Yeah.
I'm going to say it. This is the most neutral movie of the decade. There are no positives. And there's a lot to complain about, but I feel like there's nothing that's like so egregiously bad that it's like this is wholly like negative.
Mhm.
Mm-hmm.
It just is. Like the movie just it's there. Because like if we're gonna be honest, like it works. It's a watchable film. I wasn't pulling my hair out the whole time or like bored to death. It was just like this is content meant to be consumed.
Yep.
It just is. It was what it was, and it was buy toys for 2 hours.
But I think that fact alone makes me hate it so much more. So
I
yes,
agree. Like I hate it as a concept,
yeah,
but as a movie, it's like I don't think
It's-
I'd ever go out of my way to watch it again. But like if it was on, I wouldn't run to turn it off.
it's inoffensive, it's safe, but for that reason and all the reasons you listed, it just really like boils my blood. Like I feel weird saying that I do hate this movie because it's so just this.
Just not art.
It's Yeah, it's so much nothing. It's so void of anything
Mhm.
that I want to burn it with fire. Like
And
me
it
and my
costs
me,
so much to make.
yeah. How much did it cost to make? What was its budget?
Like 150 million or something.
That's 150 obsessions, guys.
I think it is straight up like 150 obsessions. $165 million. It's only made, I think, 112 domestically so far.
Wow.
That's
And
And it's been a week.
it's been a week. As of Monday, it lost its number one seat to Obsession and hasn't gotten it back. And now it's
Wow.
fighting the back rooms too.
Hey, I'm here for it.
no more slop
Let it die.
The people yearn for
story.
unslopified movies.
Yes.
Yeah, I think the void of takeaways, the void of themes, the void of character growth, I don't know, a good script. I think it just ruins any rewatchability. This movie will come and go. It will have no place in culture or history. It will just, it'll pass, and that's a shame.
Its biggest lasting legacy has already been felt, and it's Rod of the Hutt is his own man.
It will only live on as a title on a slate of Star Wars movies.
Yeah.
That is its legacy.
This is not going to make money. I'm predicting it. This movie will not make money. This will be a bigger bomb than Solo.
Good.
Yeah.
Disney deserves it.
Yep.
They were
Yeah.
given, they literally had, they were at a crossroad, right? Or a fork in the road. You had go the way of Andor, stop playing with action figures, put as much into the cupboard as you can and tell a story. Or slop. And they dove headfirst into slop. They deserve everything that's coming. What they've done, I am so apathetic to Star Wars now.
Mm-hmm.
It was my favorite. It's still my favorite. But there's like a strong line in like what I will consume, what I won't. And it's like pre-Disney with the exception of like 3 things and the OGs and the prequels.
Mm-hmm.
Because give the prequels all the shame that you want and the writing. There was a coherent story through all 3 of them. There was an overarching story. There were legitimate themes, and it was pursuant of those themes to the end. Now, whether you thought it executed on that well or not is up to debate. I think from a macro sense it did. From a micro sense, a little rocky getting there, but
Mm-hmm.
what is there now? Like we have a trilogy coming from the guy who made the X-Men, like Dark Phoenix.
What?
Really?
That's what I heard. It like there's apparently some Star Wars trilogy coming from the guy who made X-Men, Dark Phoenix, whatever his name is.
Do they want to make
And it like Rey
anything
is
good?
going to be the center focus of it. And it's like, who cares? She didn't have an arc
No.
at all. Like, what is there for her to do? We're going to continue. I thought she defeated the First Order. Is it going to be the Second Order?
Probably.
The Third Order.
Mm.
This one comes with fries.
Skipped a couple. This Star Wars can be for adults. We see that clearly with Andor. Star Wars is made for children.
It's made
We
for
agree.
everybody.
It's made for everybody, but like I think that you can make the argument that there can be a focus for kids, which is fine because you can also make
Yeah.
those good movies. Like
They're
and
family
it's-
movies.
Yeah, but it's a shame that like a family going to see the Mandalorian and Grogu, like there's just no meat on the bone. Like you can have a family friendly movie, but also have it be a good movie. And Star Wars is so interesting because you have the Mandalorian and Grogu, and then you have Andor. And I'm like, how do we have this gap? Like, they clearly can make good shows, good movies.
I don't even expect everything to be Andor quality. Like,
it doesn't.
yeah,
Yeah,
you can have some silly stuff, but like, make it engaging.
at least.
Don't take your audience for granted, and just it's like it's very egotistical. It's very what's the word I'm looking for? Not degrading, but very
Insulting?
Insulting is kind of what I'm going for. Patronizing. It's very patronizing to be like, oh, this is good enough for you.
Right.
This is good enough.
Like, there have got to be dozens, if not hundreds, of families that spent $100+ on a family night to go see this movie, and it's just slop.
Yeah.
And that's so disappointing.
We just deserve better from like these movies, and I think people should expect to and want to deserve better.
Right.
They didn't even have like the courtesy to not stitch 4 episodes together. This movie legitimately has like 3 or 4 climaxes.
Yeah.
Like it ended and there was still an hour to go.
Specifically when he gets poisoned, that just felt like maybe we ran out of budget to pay any of these Mando performers, so put them to bed for a little bit. And it was literally just goes to sleep, and then like we'll get him back next Tuesday. That's when he can start filming again.
The union said he can't film anymore.
Yeah, what are the union rules for Grogu?
Puppeteer, it would be actor, right?
I do want to shout out the puppeteer work for Grogu.
Yeah,
that. I'll call that another positive. The puppeteer team behind Grogu does an excellent job. I think he's a great looking puppet, and it's really cool to see him like interact with the world and around him. And I think I'll always appreciate that for these characters.
I want a 3-round cage match of Grogu versus Rocky.
Wow.
MMA on the White House lawn.
I was hoping Grogu would do something different than his normal close his eyes, hand reach out, freeze someone from moving thing that he's done at least 10 times.
It's giving, yeah, I was about to say it's giving 11.
But oh well. We digress.
Would you guys assist me in killing Grogu with hammers?
I still want to make it into a brisket.
It'd be good. I love that picture of Dr. Oz with the green smoothie. You know, like me when I get my hands on Grogu. It's just...
What do you think RFK would do with Grogu?
I think he would grill him.
I picked him up on the side of the road. I grilled him and ate him.
Have you ever had the meat of a baby Yoda? It's delectable.
It's imbued with the Force. I'm telling you, the antibodies cured my sickness.
Although I shat for days after eating the baby Yoda, I have never felt better. Clearly. Look. He starts floating.
All right, your turn, Tachi.
Baby Yoda is delicious.
I don't know what that last part was, but
That was just Yoda.
Yeah.
He was creeping in.
yeah, Grogu was climbing out of RFK's belly.
Possessed, I have. Secretary of Health, I am.
The body of KFR. Oh, man. Oh my god. Why'd you get a kick out of that?
I'm the chortler now.
Oh man. We like to have fun here.
Oh, I haven't had a laugh like that in a bit.
Oh. All right, guys. Let's rate this piece of shit.
For those wondering, the 112 million domestic number was as of today, as we're filming today, and
May 29th.
Obsession is 78 million domestically today.
And across 100 million.
Obsession cost 750K to make.
That's 100. What is it? 125x.
Yeah,
something like that.
That's money, bro. Fucking crazy. That's
Who
rated.
gets that money? Is it the
I don't
studio?
Depends on, I think, contracting. Like, I don't know exactly how that works, but
I would love to know the contract Curry Barker signed. I would love to know.
I need to see how much they all got paid.
Let's reach out to his dad.
Yeah. Shout out Curry Barker's dad for liking our one of our reels. Hi. Thanks for watching.
Man, I came into this discussion ready with a 3. And I think I'm ready to go lower.
What you got?
I think the points of this like being almost like anti-art or completely void of art was really the selling point for me. So I think I'm going to go down to like a 1.5.
Wow. Chopped it in half.
Because I think it's so important that we just don't accept slop anymore.
Yeah.
It's not okay, especially with, you know, the price to see these movies. It's getting out of hand. And it's, I don't know. I don't want to spend $20 to see dog shit.
I'm with you. I came into this with a rating in mind, and it is also lowering. My initial gut feeling after the movie and coming into this was a 2, and I'm knocking it down to a 1.
Whoo!
I have Mercy rated higher than The Mandalorian and Grogu.
You literally said at the top of this episode, Mercy's going to be the worst movie you see this year, and it didn't even. You didn't even watch another movie for it to change.
I knew within an hour. I knew it was going to be. It was so coming into the episode. It was bottom of the list: Mandalorian and Grogu, Mercy. After the conversation, I was getting flipped. So Mercy, you are now no longer the worst movie I've seen this year thus far. Congratulations, Grogusi.
I was also ready to give it a 3. And I think after our discussion today, I think I'm going to change my rating as well. I'm going to go a 4.5 because Rada is his own man. No, it's hard for me to rate this, right? Because I think as a movie, it's probably a 3 out of 5. Like, it's the most 3 out of 5 movie of all time. And like I said, it's neutral. It is what it is. But I feel like for what it is, beyond a movie, it's like a 1.5 or like a 1. I don't even know how I'm going to rate this, but I hate you, Disney. I don't even know what to do because I can't not lock in a rating.
How big do you want your dog shit to be?
Let's do a live analysis. So what company would this movie keep if I lowered it?
You're gonna check your 1s and 2s on Letterboxd.
Primate and Undertone. Oh,
Do you give Primate a 2?
I don't think I can put it lower than Undertone. I'm gonna give it a 2.
Okay.
A 2 out of 5.
What did you give Primate?
I think a 2 out of or 2.5.
Okay, I also gave
that was actually kind of fun.
Primate was a lot of fun, but Undertone was horrible. I gave Undertone a 1.5.
Primate maybe should be a 3. Undertone was also just bad.
Undertone was anti-art because it was bad art. It was.
I hated it. So
it was
anti-art.
the inverse of art. I will say though, we have a lot of listeners who are undertone shooters, and I want to call you guys out because I know we had this discussion offline. I'm talking about these listeners specifically. You guys' opinions are always valid. We love and appreciate any discourse you send our way.
Very true.
However,
I thought.
no, I'm kidding.
Okay. It's like we're about to get canceled right now. What's next for Star Wars? Starfighter?
Yep.
Starfighter.
Next year, supposedly. It's hard to look forward to.
Yeah. The
Star
only
Wars-
saving grace is Ryan Gosling.
Yeah.
But even then,
I feel like that's what they're banking on. Just like Grogu.
I swear to God, if there's like a Drive reference in the trailer, I'm gonna end it.
We'll see. It's not promising. That's for sure.
Yeah. I'm getting more scared by the day.
Yeah. All right. Well, I had a great time shit talking this movie. I was very much looking forward to this episode because this is exactly what I thought it was going to be and more.
But you know what? We have a lot to look forward to in June and July.
We do.
We're turning the page.
Yeah. Here's
leaving
the
this in
bigger and better
past.
things.
Yeah.
Yeah. Here's the bigger and better things. We will discuss more and more good movies. Probably some bad ones too, but we'll be here through it all.
Next week we will be doing the Backrooms, so look out for that one. And yeah, don't forget to follow us on all our socials. Give us a follow on Spotify or whatever platform you listen. It does help us out a lot. We have started to break into the algorithm, which is exciting. So
We're peaking. Our
Yeah.
faces
if you
are
like
peaking.
this, we're not peaking. I do not want this to be the peak.
No. I meant by peeking. I meant like like a little peekaboo. Like, hey, like we're here.
Or maybe it's the beginning of our slope. Our
Yeah.
upward slope.
Yeah.
The plane is taxiing right now. We're gonna take off soon.
I'm trying to get to the World Trade Center.
If you do enjoy the show, give us some love for the media machine to work its magic, and maybe we will actually ruin the podcast with ads. We'll monetize it.
Oh, I dream of ads.
We love you. We appreciate you.
Yeah, love you guys. Thank you so much for listening. See you next time.
Bye.